mentioned that Olele was going to be on Trending Live, but sometimes, you ease it up and then meander however you need to. So, again, Lenny is back on Trending Live. Today on Trending Live, we are going to be having a conversation with urban gospel minister or urban gospel musician Scott Evans. His video is what we just watched. It's titled 100%. Okay, it's a very vibrant, very nice video. So we'll have the conversation as well. Sometimes I find it, I won't say difficult, but I like to be able to draw the line between urban gospel and quote-unquote secular music. For me, I sometimes refer to secular songs as, gospel songs, also based on the lyrics, right? But we'll find out from him whether it's the lyrics that do it for him or is it anything else that, draw that line between that. That and more on Trending Live this morning with Scott Evans. Hello, Scott.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just tired, but I'm good.
You're tired?
Yeah.
What's making you tired?
I've been
Let's
working.
Start with that.
I just came back from the US.
Okay.
A 9-hour flight straight from there. I had back-to-back interviews because I have a concert on Saturday. And this morning I woke up very early to be here, and the traffic on the motorway is amazing. I mean, I'm just tired.
If you want to beat traffic, usually before 6 is fine.
Yeah.
Until whatever, until maybe they open up the road or whatever. But yeah, before 6 is fine. Sorry about the traffic.
It's okay. Yesterday too, I went to work. From work, I have to go to the studio to rehearse with the band and go home. I go home like 12 a.m.
It go be. You've been up to a lot.
Yeah.
But let's start with the US tour as well. I mean, let's start the conversation proper with that. How was your trip to the US?
I would say it was good. I just went to have a family time, and also my producer Neptunes is based in Atlanta, so sometimes I make sure I go in there to put some few stuff for myself, because the only time I happen to sit with him face to face, one-on-one in the studio to create music for the people. Yeah, so
okay. Neptunes, the Ghanaian producer,
yes.
right? How is he doing?
It's amazing.
Now he has left us in Ghana crying.
Yeah, I think he's even on a tour with Akon. Yes, they're on a tour.
That's nice. Yeah. I like how their relationship is going.
Great.
But yeah, let's also start, talking about urban gospel, okay?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the urban gospel space in Ghana?
Yeah. Well, I would say it's been a journey. It's been quite a very difficult, challenging one. But I believe that it's always difficult to start when you're starting something new. It's always difficult for people to just easily accept it, especially when the people are so fun with the other kind of music and the other kind of beats, and we take the same beat and put the word of God on for them, and it sounds like, what are they trying to do?
It's what I said in the beginning, that sometimes to me I can say that every song that I hear that is gospel, to me, I just take from the lyrics. Because sometimes a secular, it's not about the artist, right? Because the artist may be a secular musician, but the lyrics and the content of the song may be gospel. Because if a gospel minister or musician takes that same lyric and then makes it a gospel song, do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so to me, it's the lyrics, right? So let's just run through the difficulty, or just draw that line for us being in the gospel space yourself.
Well, I think first and foremost, to categorize an artist as a gospel artist, it's also aside the lyrics that comes with it. It comes with the personality and what a person wants to be identified with. Do you understand? Because I want to be identified with as Afro gospel or urban gospel artist. That's what I stand for. But someone may do a gospel song but says that he's not a gospel artist. Therefore,
or
the
minister.
person or minister.
I like to make that correction a lot.
Yeah.
Because in the past I've been corrected so much when I say gospel musician or gospel artist. They are always quick to say.
But minister, I think they work in hand in hand, because artistically it can also be a gospel minister. Okay. Let's say in as much as you are doing ministry to people, you are still in the arts industry. You are still being creative. You are still deploying everything that comes with art.
Right.
So I mean, it's still
valid.
It's still valid.
Okay.
Because Jesus performed miracles. Jesus did not minister miracles. He performed. miracles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good explanation. Now I won't feel bad when I say gospel musician or gospel artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good explanation. I like how you've broken that
Thank you.
down. I like it.
Yeah.
But you have an EP out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grace is
It's
luxury. Tell us about the luxury that the grace of God has brought you for you to be inspired to also, put it in the body of work as this.
Honestly, I've come to the conviction that luxury cannot be defined.
Okay.
Luxury is worth more than gold, silver, money, riches. Because in here, you have a very luxurious studio, like amazing. The
Yes.
setup here is crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
dope.
Thank you.
You could find yourself in another studio like, yo, this is luxurious. You could find yourself in another studio and say, Charlie, so relatively, luxury cannot be defined.
Okay.
There's not an absolute thing for luxury, because what may look luxurious to someone may be something fun, may look basic to someone. Now, when it comes to the grace of God on every individual is different.
True.
But they are extremely luxurious. There are people, when you see them, you're like, this is the grace of God. There are people, you see them, you're like, this is the grace of God. Somebody can just walk out from a train or a car from accident free, and you're like, that is the grace of God now, Somebody who can achieve higher heights in life. That's the same grace. You can't define it, but it's extremely luxurious. It goes beyond money. It is life. It is the only thing that can secure your salvation and everything. You're going in, grace. Coming in, grace.
Yeah.
Your marriage, grace. Work, grace. Family, grace. There's nothing you can do without grace. That makes it luxurious.
Okay, so if I'm understanding this explanation, it's just to say that your EP is not even based on, material things. Yeah. It's never materialistic. Yeah. Okay, so that speaks to me about gratitude and appreciation as well. Because sometimes as humans, we tend to complain a lot. We tend to poke holes into certain things that other people will see as blessings. We don't see them as blessings, because maybe we want more, right? So this speaks to me about gratitude. Yeah. What in your life at this very point are you most grateful for?
Everything. Yeah, everything from. I always say that the story of my life is not a story. It's not about the story of my life, but it's about how things transform or how things change for me, how things went about good for me. It's about what the grace of God have done for me. It's about what God has done for me. Okay. It's about what I have experienced through my whole life as a journey, as a young artist. So I mean, I'm grateful significantly for life.
For life, very important. Yeah.
For life, for health. I don't have any chronic disease. I don't get sick. I don't have depression. I don't have a lot of, for life, for health, for God making things available for me, helping me to understand what He has in store for humanity and for myself, and for helping me to see the purpose He has for me to pursue and to fulfill. I'm grateful for that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, on the Grace is Luxury EP, you have Perez. Yeah. And then the emoji music, right? Tell us about, the creation of these songs with them. I know that probably on the outside, what we see is, what I see, let me just put it that way, is that the gospel musicians are more together. Yeah, like it's easy to reach out to another gospel musician. First, am I right with that? And then we go into how the songs were created.
That could be relatively true, though, but it's not an absolute thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but it depends on where you find yourself and who you vibe with. And as much as we are gospel ministers, we are also humans first.
Before anything else.
Before any other thing.
Yes.
So therefore, if you have a good relationship with a fellow gospel artist, it's fine. If you don't have it, maybe you have to go through the management. But I wouldn't say it's an absolute thing. It's just relatively good. That's
it. Okay. So Perez, you and Perez's song is I.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's talk about I, and then we'll talk about Pentecost with emoji. Yeah.
So honestly, I think the last time I went for an interview, I resorted to the fact that I don't want to do collaborations, because getting an artist for collaboration.
So hold. What changed then? have them, to collaborate with
getting
them.
an artist for collab is so difficult. It's extremely difficult. But this is what happened. Honestly, the two songs were all completely recorded songs. Okay. I recorded the song completely. Like I finished the song, the first verse, second verse. Like, it was a whole song. It was a dance song. Then when I released 100%, and I think I released 100%. I was about to release Holy Father. That's my new song before the EP. So I released Holy Father. Then Perez told me, it was like, he tested me. He's like, Scott, I see what you're doing. I love it. See, I enjoy everything that you're doing. Bro, talk to your producer, let him cook something. I want to put a verse for you.
Okay. That's nice.
That's the blessing. Goes beyond. It makes the job easy.
Yeah.
It was so calm. It was so nice. I didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to do that. I was like, bro, I get one song, but I'm done. But I beg you, this song, as we talk, I did go take the second verse.
Come top.
And so I spoke to Neptunes. We took the second verse off. Right about now, we just work on the back-to-back production. We sent it to Perez. Perez said, bro, when my voice goes, so you give me like by next week. Then next week, Perez have done the verse. And amazingly, we were not in the studio together.
Oh, so everybody...
Yeah, Perez did his verse, and I did my whole song. I sent it to Perez, and he did his verse. But you could feel like, this is, like, he really wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And you could feel the connection. You could feel how the song, the arrangement, and how the song came about, and how the song is now. I'm grateful to Perez Music. God bless him.
Grateful to Perez Music. So let's talk about MOG as well. The creation of Pentecost.
MOG, I think I went for Ghana Music Awards UK, and during that time, MOG had a conference, the New Wine Conference, in London, and my manager reached out to him that, bro, my boy is in town. He doesn't need visa, doesn't need anything. He's already in town. Can you please give him, a space to do something at your concert? So MOG agreed and gave us a time to perform a few songs. And then after that, after the program, MOG actually spoke to me like, listen, young man, you have the grace of Afro and urban gospel.
Okay.
He said to me straight, he said, see, you have the grace of it. You have this grace that is a special grace. And I want to bless you with a song, with a verse. And I said, man of God, thank you.
That's a good thing.
So basically, all these two collaborations were collaborations that these big people actually gifted me with. It's not something that I went in to pay for. It's not something I went in to struggle for. It was a gift. It's like if somebody gives you a water gift. A typical example of a water gift is like a ship or a canoe. It can only operate on the waters. Yeah. When you bring on the land, it doesn't work. And these are extremely perfect musical gifts.
They've set sail your musical ship. Let's put it that way. Yeah, right. It's right, right? Yeah, they've set sail your musical ship, which I totally understand. Now you have a song before this one, which you even already touched on. Yeah? Holy Father. Also take us through the creation of the Holy Father, and then we get back to the Grace is Luxury because of your concert that's coming up.
So Holy Father was actually not planned. It was nothing part of the EP.
I like how you smile when you talk about it.
Thank you. It was not planned. It was just because I visited the US again, and I visited my producer in the studio. I'm like, bro, I think I need to, since I'm here. Normally, because I'm in Ghana, he's in the States, so the only time we can connect is when he makes a beat. Send it down for me to hear, and I recorded it and send it back for him to work on it. Okay. So when I traveled, I was like, Charlie, as I did down here, make I enter the studio. So I entered the studio. He played some few beats for me, and I was like, no, let me just play a new one. So right on spot, he created the Holy Father production.
And then you also solidified it right there.
So while he was playing, I was listening to some few things, and I was just creating some few things in my head. So I just got the basics. My father. Then he said, okay. So after the production, he said, okay, let's just sit down and craft something around it. So we created something around it, and that was how come we got my Father, Holy Father, you carry fire, you carry fire. And that's it. After the song, after we recorded the song, he was like, this is a banger. We cannot wait, and we don't have to put a song on the EP. We have to release it immediately before it comes on the EP and
Okay.
release it. And trust me, it has been the banger for the year for me.
How would you say the reception of that song is? Because you know there's a difference when the artist strongly believes that the song is a banger and then puts it out, and then the reception is different, right? Ultimately, the decision is whether the fans also agree with the artist or not. So, based on your ratings, how well would you say the song has been received?
I would say 150% clean.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I feel like there's this fulfillment that comes and satisfaction that comes when you're an artist and you are able to drop songs that are bigger than your previous songs. It's a blessing. It's very difficult to keep up with consistency when it comes to good songs. So, but when you are able to create a new song that's bigger, that becomes bigger than your previous song, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
And this song has been, I think, is the biggest. It has been the biggest song for me.
And I think that's what every artist wants, right? For your next to be bigger than your previous.
That's true.
That's
it worked for me.
Yeah, that's good.
I was struck by a team from a team of dancers from Reunion Island.
Okay.
I've never heard of the name before.
Okay. So that means they're not even Ghanaian.
They're not Ghanaians. It's an island found in the terrains of France.
Okay.
A Reunion Island, less than the population. I think they're over 800 and something thousand.
Hey,
people.
far gone.
I didn't know about it until they tagged me and I'm like, where are you guys from? Because they look so different. I want to check out, like, yo, my Holy Father is there.
Well, that's a good thing. Congratulations on that.
So much.
So let's talk about the concert. It's also titled Grace is Luxury, is it?
Yeah.
So it's happening this Saturday.
Yeah.
Tell us about, everybody that's going to be there. What are your expectations of the concert? And then how has it been putting all of that together?
Well, I think it's been amazing. It's been good. Honestly, the kind of team that I have, it's been tough. It's been difficult because it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be successful as well. Because I felt like I didn't want to do the usual kind of concert. This is like my debut concert I'm doing. So I'm not in for anything just like that. I want to make a statement. I want to let people understand that they can also experience the luxury side of grace of God in music, in craft, in art, in performances, in lightning, in everything that comes with art. So I'm just excited for this one, and I can't wait for people to experience what God has deposited in my mind for the people.
Okay. Okay. Now, Scott Evans, also, right? Are we going to be getting other? This is your debut concert, right? Are we going to be getting other Grace is Luxury concerts, or are your concert names going to change based on your EPs or albums for the year?
I wouldn't say it could be an absolute thing, but it could be relatively possible. It's possible, but I think this is the right word. The luxury experience is here to stay.
Okay,
so
that's what's going to be eventually the luxury experience. Okay. Well, we are looking forward to it, and then I hope that you have a great one. I've had Scott Evans on Trending Live this morning. Now, Scott Evans, please, your socials, right?
Okay.
For anyone who wants to reach out to you, let's just do that, and then we wrap it up.
That's okay. I always say that I'm the only Scott Evans who's black. The remaining are all,
all white.
They are albinos, forget about that. But, Scott, my name is Scott Evans ZB, everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter,
Scott
Instagram.
Evans ZB. Okay.
Everywhere you go, just type Scott Evans ZB. Z for zebra and B for boy. Scott, it's just a one word. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming, Scott, and all the best again on Saturday with your Grace is Luxury concert. All right, this has been a conversation with Scott Evans on our Trending Live segment. Urban gospel musician making waves and steadily striding in the industry. We're going to take a look at the new video, and then we head over into the very big conversation. My name is Lenny Lumute. Stay and stay till 10 a.m. Bye-bye.
Fire. Too many people there outside, they pray on my downfall. Now only God will just raise me. He be my father, he be my papa. Oh, cause me, I know fit to. I'm anything where God say me, I go do. I'm quick, no fi go come on. Can't don't cry, get back in me, yo. Many people there for street and never see. But God go raise you, discuss something.